Okay, we're going to work on activity 3 of our section 2. We're going to look at site plans and talk about how to make existing and new construction. Okay, so we're going to do parts of this step 1 here. We're going to create new views in Sheet. We're going to duplicate the site plan view twice, naming one existing and one new. And then we're going to take a sheet and we're going to put those on it. Okay, once we've put it on it, we're going to adjust the scale. That's what we're going to do in this video. After that, I'm going to show you how to show and hide the appropriate items, put some labeling on and things like that. But we're going to get through this part right here in this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at that. I've opened my file. I'm doing my number 2 demo. You open up your existing file. You keep working in the one that you already have made in section 1. Okay, so I've opened that one up and I can see what I've done. I can see that I've got my cover page. I have that item on my detail page. I've got these drafting views here. If it's blue, it means that it's been put on one. Okay, that it exists on one of the sheets. That's what the blue means. But we're going to work up here, and I'm going to make this a little bit wider. If I hover over it, left click down, now I can see a little bit more. So I'm going to duplicate my site plan view twice. Actually, I'm going to change that. I want that to be the top of slab view twice. Let's see what site plan to present on sheets. No, that looks okay to me. Okay, so site plan to present on sheets. That looks good. And I'm going to duplicate that twice. Right click, duplicate view, and I do not need the detailing. So there we go, duplicate, and right click, duplicate. And the first one, I'm going to rename it as site existing. I just did backspace. And my next one, I'm going to do site. I just clicked in the middle. I go to the end. I backspace. New construction, or just new. So I've got site existing and I've got site new, and I duplicated them from the one called site present on sheets. Cool. Now I need to put those on a C size sheet, and that C size sheet is going to be called site plans. Site plans. So let me go down to my sheets. Here they are. Right click on the word that says sheets and new sheet, or I can duplicate a sheet. Let's do it that way. Right click, duplicate a sheet, and I'll duplicate an empty sheet. There we go. And this one's going to be called P102, and I can change the name over here or over here. I just clicked at the end, backspace, site plans. And let me make those all caps. So I'm having issues there because I'm not typing carefully. Site plans. And because I duplicated it, my name shows up there. Project number still shows up there. And this all shows up there. So there we go. So I've got now a new sheet. Let's take a look again and see what I have accomplished. I've accomplished duplicate the site plan view twice. I named one existing and one new, and I created a new sheet, C size, and I did that by duplicating. So now I'm going to place those site plans on the sheet. So let's see how it fits. I'm going to drag one on there. I'm going to do my existing first, drag it in there, and oh my gosh, that does not look good. So I have some cleaning up to do to scale it. So let's first see how big the crop region is. That's the little kind of T-square with the light bulb at the bottom. And I'm going to move that in. I click on the edge and I grab the little knob and move it in. Grab the knob, move it in. Grab the knob, move it down. Grab the knob, move it up. And then I turn that crop region off. There we go. So let's see how well that fits on my sheet. Here we go. I've come back down to my site plans sheet, double click, and it's still quite a bit too big. Right there it is. It's too big. So that means I need to make it smaller. So if I click on it, left click, double click, and down in the bottom corner is the scale. I can adjust the scale from within the view itself too, but this is easier. And I think it needs to be 1 inch equals 40. I think it needs to be 1 inch equals 50. Because I'm going to need multiple ones on here. Whoops, Control Z. Double click outside. Now I'm going to use my arrow keys because it's really easy. And I'm going to be able to get two on here. One up here and one down here. So that'll be okay. Let's put it up a little ways. Now I'm going to shorten up the view name, the view marker. And I'm going to move it. I'm going to click outside of it. Then lower right to upper top. And move that. Oops, getting everything there. Let's see if I can just click on it. There we go. Single click. Move it up. And that was at, let's zoom in, 1 equals 50. Let's see if I can get the other one to fit at 1 equals 50 also. I'm going to show you a new way to do it now. If I right click on site plans, I can do add view, and I can come and find that one. That was site plan new construction. And I know that one's too big, so I'll hit escape. I'll double click on that edge, and 1 equals 50. 1 inch equals 50. And I see all sorts of stuff. I have to go back and fix that one too. So let's come back up. That one's my one new construction. I have to do all that same stuff. Show the crop region. pull it in. So you have to work with each view well and individually so everything looks okay. Turn off that crop region. There it is at 1 equals 50. Back down. This is why these are so important. You have to pop, but you can pop back and forth up here too. Okay, these are all the names of those views. I happen to use the browser. I'm going to put it down here. Looks like this has to move up just a little bit. This has to move up just a little bit. This has to get shortened up. And then I'm going to click on it and move it over and move it up. So now I have my two views. I have my existing site and I have my new construction site. So I just did place on sheet, adjust the scale. Now those have to look different from each other. We're going to work on that in another video. For right now, what I can see that we've done is duplicate the site plan view twice, create a new sheet called site plans, and place those views on the sheet and adjust the scale.